Oh, buongiorno, buongiorno. It's football day again, and today Cagliari, Milan. Cagliari, Milan. Do you know where is Cagliari? Of course you don't know. Of course you don't know, but I'm here. I'm here to tell you where Cagliari is. Cagliari is in Sardinia. Sardinia. Don't call it Sardinia, because Sardinia has nothing to do with sardine, and it sounds weird. Actually, Sardinia comes from Sard or Chardin, which means people of the sea, not sardine, okay? And it was built on 7 hills, just like Rome, Cagliari, Rome. And you say, okay, but what you gonna do in Cagliari? I'll tell you what you can do in Cagliari. Cagliari, you can go at the Castello, the castle. You can visit the cathedral and the archaeology museum in the historical center of the city. It's very beautiful, but let's say you don't give a shit about history and museums. Fine, you can just stay in the historical city and drink, do aperitivo. You ask, what is aperitivo? What are you talking about? Aperitivo in Italy, it's an excuse to go out and drink before dinner. So just do an aperitivo and then plans will come out to you. You hate archaeology, history, and drinking? But just go to the beach then. The beautiful beaches of Cagliari. The most famous one that you will find in the internet is Poetto, which is great, but it's also full of people that will try to sell you stuff. So if you don't like that, maybe look for a more hidden beach that you can find, because there are other beaches. This is not the only one. You hate archaeology, museums, drinking, the beach, the sun, and life? Well, just eat. You can eat a lot of good stuff in Italy, and in Cagliari obviously as well. There's pane carasau, fregula, el porceddu. There's a lot of food that you will like and they will make you fall in love with Italy and with yourself. Again, you don't like any of this, then don't visit. But stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit and let's talk about Milan Cagliari. Our coach Fonseca spoke. And so he basically said that what we saw in Real Madrid stays in Madrid. So we're not going to see that formation, we're not going to see the same tactics, and we're going to go back to our same old 4-2-3-1. One of the interviewers asked him, but what about a midfield of 3 players? Because that works very well for AC Milan, and you can be much more covered. And then he said, but we have 3 midfielders, actually. We play with 3 midfielders all the time. You just didn't notice. Because one of them is Pulisic. And I guess, what can I say? I guess. But yeah, we will go back to the same module we have seen so far. So with the 2 pivots, Fofana and Reinders, Pulisic is probably going to play as an attacking midfielder like we saw with Monza, because Chukwueze is in good shape, so you got to use Chukwueze while it's in good shape, because if he stops playing now, then he might fall again and, same old. We're going to have Leao on the left. A thing that Fonseca said is that he might have used a wrong strategy with Leao, which I appreciate that he said that, because he recognized that maybe the way that he wants Leao to play maybe doesn't fit the player that much. So it's good that Fonseca is able and willing to change his mind when it's necessary, or when he thinks that his ideas don't work. But overall, his idea of football is gonna stay the same. So that's what he said, basically. What I hope we don't see this time is just sterile possession in the attacking third. That brings nothing. I hope we see our players passing the ball faster, not keeping it too long, so that the opponent will have time to think about what to do. Because Cagliari is probably going to play all defensive. Cagliari is not in a good situation right now in Serie A. He's fighting to not get relegated at the moment. And this should not, and I want to highlight, should not be a problem for AC Milan, especially after Real Madrid. I think after Real Madrid, the team got a lot of confidence, but who knows? Because after Inter, things didn't necessarily got better, so we might go back and see the same mistakes that we see all the times. But only this match will tell what is gonna happen. We can be certain of one thing: that today Camarda is going to play from the start. This is though mainly because Abraham, I think, is still injured or he has not recovered fully. Abraham, which I am inclined to think that we will not buy Abraham at the end of the year. So far, Abraham has been good but bad. You know what I mean? So good in the sense that he works for the team, but he doesn't score. So he doesn't score, and I don't, and then he just got injured by himself. So I wouldn't bet on Abraham staying at AC Milan. Also because Abraham was a last-minute deal when our management woke up and said, "Wait, are we going to do the whole season with Morata and Jovic? Hmm. And so that's why we got Abraham. We have to say that also Fonseca pushed for Abraham as well. So we could have gotten much better in this market. I would have preferred other players instead of Abraham, but we got what we got, so let's stick with what we got. But the choice of playing Camarda, I think, is mainly because Abraham is not fully recovered from the injury, and he didn't look great in the match versus Real Madrid. Now, Camarda is our talent. Let's say is AC Milan youth talent, right? We didn't see him much, obviously, because he's still super young, and I hope the best for him. But I will not put any pressure. Like, if he's gonna play great, I'll be happy. If he doesn't play that good of a match, that's fine too. That's fine too. I don't want to blame such a young footballer, and I hope really the press does not ruin this guy. But we will see. So we will have Chukwueze, Pulisic, Leao, and Camarda. This match, I think, is a good match also for Camarda to play because Cagliari is on paper is not an irresistible team, and we should be able to get these 3 points with Camarda or without Camarda. It's like, but AC Milan. We know AC Milan. We know AC Milan. We know AC Milan. In defense, we will probably see Ciao and Tomori, and of course, Emerson Royale is gonna be there. And parenthesis on Emerson Royale. I do not hate Emerson Royale. Please, this is not hate. I make jokes about Emerson Royale. I think the guy is very likable as a person, and it's just for fun. Just take this as a Goliardic thing. Don't take it too seriously. Obviously, he's not the best footballer that AC Milan had, or the best right fullback we could have gotten. But that's what we have. At least let's make this enjoyable. Now let's not underestimate Cagliari, because small teams creates a lot of problems for big teams, a lot, because when we need to find a way to score in the first 20 minutes, say, to open the match so that we can create spaces, because with Cagliari we're not going to have as many spaces as we had with Real Madrid, so we have to be good at creating them. We can use fast passes, one touches. I wish we can see this kind of stuff instead of just staying high and wait. But let's see how this is gonna go. Hopefully, Milan will not disappoint us. Let's hope that we also see some beautiful football played by AC Milan. And concerning Serie A, actually, we have other nice matches that we can watch this weekend. One, obviously, is Inter Napoli. Inter Napoli is the big match. Will Conte be able to stay first, or will Inter go on and start his run and then win the Scudetto? I want to say so because the past year we arrived second, which for some people it's a good result. Okay, whatever. Of the top 4 of Italy, so Inter, Milan, Juventus, and Atalanta, only Milan didn't win a trophy. Because Inter won Scudetto, Juventus Coppa Italia, Atalanta Europa League. AC Milan got nothing. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it. If for you that's a success, well, you are certainly happier than I am, okay? Another match that we have is going to be Juventus versus Torino, which is the derby of Torino. It's a derby of Torino, which usually Juventus wins. So anyway, enjoy your weekend, do whatever you want to do. Today's video after the match is gonna come later because of time zones and stuff. I can't watch it live. So when I'll see it, when I watch it later, well, I'll get a video, whatever. Bye bye, ciao ciao.